You know, my Les Paul experience is like going to Guitar Center and being like, you know, and I'll try that one. And then they bring it to you and you play some stuff and they're like, yeah, you know, we can do you a deal. And I'm like, man, you know, I gotta, you know, thanks, but like not today, you know. But so today is the day.
Yeah, that's a good combo though.
This sounds super kill. Yeah, so okay.
You can dance.
Cool for the.
I know, right?
This is cool, man.
I'm spoiled with tall frets, and when I get on an old instrument, you know, that's lacking.
Us and our modern guitar.
I know, but what a beautiful tone, man.
It's beautiful, man.
You play it well. Sure. You play it well.
Freddie Stone feel. Comparison of what he's doing, but
that's fun.
Do you remember that?
I don't know that tune.
It's Herbie Hancock song off of the record "Man Child," and it's like super funky. Yeah. Just like that record really kind of changed my perspective on like rhythm guitar and like funk composition. You know what I mean? Like funk with frills, changes, and things like that. But yeah, that was a great record. But you know, I mean,
that's the good vibrato right
working
there.
On it, but
several good vibratos.
You know what's kind of neat, man, is, and I was going to talk about this a little bit with influences and stuff like that, was I remember the first time I heard Jan Hammer play anything, really, but it was on those early Jeff Beck records.
The Moog thing.
Where he did, so I've been always trying to get, which is sort of a Jeff Beck thing, but I don't know.
They were imitating each other.
That's what I mean, like, I don't know
I think Jan was imitating Jeff, and then Jeff started imitating Jan, and it was
like that thing, you know, like, and I'm still trying to figure it out. Want to try it?
Yeah, I'd love to. Are you kidding me? No, I don't want to play a 54 gold top to a Dumble. For a little taller fret. Let me hear the. Yeah, hell yeah. I was a Les Paul guy as a kid. my first decent guitar was an Electra Les Paul. Well, it was a maple bolt-on neck.
Whoa.
So in cream color guitar with a maple neck. So it was really kind of a pretty guitar, but I found years later it was made at the same factory that made all the Ibanez lawsuit guitars.
Okay.
Back in the 70s when they were just straight up copy guitar. But then it got stolen out of the back of my car in 1981. Saddest day of my life. Have you ever had a guitar stolen?
From my house, yeah.
Oh, from your house.
Yeah.
That's even more invasive.
No
I
way.
left it in. I had a band rehearsal one Saturday morning that made me late for my job, which was sweeping hair at the Lawndale barber shop. That's how that's how I earned my money after school to buy shit, right? So I got. I was so in a rush to get into the where I was parked behind in a strip mall behind the barber shop. I came back an hour later, and that my Lab Series amp was gone.
Ugh.
Dude, I cried for a week. But luckily, I was in a band that had a bunch of older, responsible cats. We had insurance. So instead of that Electra Les Paul, I got to go to the ABC Music on Main Street in Evansville and get a brand new Les Paul Standard.
Awesome.
So then that was my main guitar for years. And that ended up in a pawn shop in the lean years, as they say. Yeah. So, but I haven't gone back to it a lot since. I do own one Les Paul, but this thing, it's got a killer tone to it, and I do love P90s.
P90s are a vibe.
I've got like a Townsend SG signature guitar that has,
Killer.
It really sounds nice gained up. But early on for me, it was 70s rock,
Yeah.
And I had a series of bad, pawn shop guitars, but I finally got that Les Paul. And Kiss Alive was the record that was big for and you're wise to put the earplugs in, but Ace was the perfect guy for a young kid learning on his own because it was all, The cool thing about him was it was a very controlled bending and vibrato. He didn't venture much far outside that, but again, for a kid picking it up by ear, beginning.
I hear that a lot in your playing, man.
There's
but like it's super dynamic and wide and like vocal.
And it was weird because sometimes his regular vibrato could be a little buzzy, but he has such good. Like a whole step wide. That's a good exercise I give to students sometimes. Like, no vibrato. Takes a bit of strength to get that together.
There, yeah. So that was cool. A foundation initially, but then the guys like Lukather started coming along with it. Anyway, so those are my early heroes, and I think Luke was playing a Les Paul early on. I think Hold the Line was all his 59.
Yeah, I used to know those things lick for lick.
Sure.
There was a time where, in that early 80s to mid 80s period, where we were just rapidly pick anything with Lukather's name in the credits we had to buy.
Yeah.
I love the Hydra record. That was a big record for me. Right. The solo at the end of White Sister is one of the greatest meldings of guitar and drums ever. The way Picaro and Lukather locked in was really special and unique. And I thought, one day I want to have that feel of that unity. The way that he digs it. What is it? I'm paraphrasing, but just the way that they lock in, it's a really simple thing that they're playing, but it's so powerful. The way they locked it in together, it's just magical. So it's those moments on those records that you focus in on that shape, as you say, as Greg was talking about, how we grab all these bits from all these different things that we love, and that ends up being whatever our style ends up being, which could be a lot of different things. And we get into the jazzier thing too, that Benson record that Andy Wood mentioned. I go back to, there's another record called The Cookbook and another one called It's Uptown by George Benson.
I have The Cookbook.
And those two, what is it?
All record.
Just the drive and the ferocity. And Pat Martino was the same way. We were talking about Clint Strong. There's these guys that have such a relentless time feel and their swing feel. It's just incredible.
It's awesome.
What an honor. Yeah, I wish I had a bit more time to get a little cozier, you know.
I want to try the middle position.
Oh, yeah, that's a sound.
Thanks for watching
the vault sessions.
Every view and subscription we get helps us buy guitars for kids. Click here to subscribe. Click here to watch more vault sessions.
And visit the website here.
Perfect.
To learn more about the Guitars for Kids program.
I love it.
For every $100, you can buy a kid a guitar and 10 weeks of lessons.
You're hired.
Thank you, and we'll see you next week.
Nailed it. You got it. Yeah.